I'm good. How are you?
Yes.
Yeah, you're Yoshi today.
Fine. You got
the
it.
whole weekend actually.
You've got to do it next
Have
year.
you seen
It was
him?
amazing.
Of course.
Have
Yeah,
you
I've
seen,
seen.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
You got to do it.
I was sitting in the car.
But we'll see
Wait.
you as well.
Get this videos away. Look at this.
Ah, it's real Buxton.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yoshi.
It's crazy.
It's 80 kilometers an hour.
You did
No
it?
helmet.
No helmet. Yeah. But by the end, you're just sitting at the traffic lights, just waiting to go, and you've got a truck on one side, but you just lights down, just head down.
All right. Well, next
go.
year we do it all together.
Done. Christian's going to love that. Last time out, lots of people would say that after Daniel didn't win in Monaco, after Barcelona, that the team had asked you guys to hold position in order to give him back that little bit of success. Is that what actually happened?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I was just a bit unfortunate with the safety cars that were coming out. Otherwise, I think we were anyway on a different strategy. But you know, that's racing as well. You know, sometimes it doesn't go your way. I mean, Monaco, of course, Daniel lost out. And I think from Barcelona, I think, yeah, we had good pace and we tried a different strategy which worked. And now we tried a different strategy again, and I think it was the right one, but because of the safety cars, it didn't work out this time.
How much did you enjoy that battle with Daniel, and how much of a vision of a potential future did it give you and give us?
It was good. I mean, clean, on the limit, of course, but you know, we gave each other room, and I think that's how it should be between two teammates. I mean, I think in turn 6, normally I wouldn't have given so much room to someone else, but because it's your teammate, of course, you give a bit more room.
And also, Red Bull were genuinely on the pace there. It wasn't simply a case of Mercedes giving that thing away. How optimistic, how happy are you with the gains that the team has made throughout the season to put you in that position?
Well, I think definitely, you know, I tried the different strategies, so I was still within the pit window of Lewis, so, you know, he had to push for it to get out of that pit window. So I think that means that, you know, we were there, and the car is constantly improving, and I think that's very important.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty good, mate. Pretty good.
Good. Yeah, it doesn't get much better than winning a Grand Prix. How good did admittedly out of a boot, but how good did the champagne taste?
Champagne was good. I was a little bit hesitant to. Obviously, I knew I committed to the shoey, and I knew I was going to have to drink a little bit from that. But I wasn't too keen on smashing too much because we were all a bit dehydrated after the race, and as thirsty as I was, I knew the champagne wasn't the answer for me. I probably would have fallen off the podium. So, yeah, it was nice to wet the lips, but I was happy to get onto the water after that.
You said earlier in the year that you wanted a win this season. How good does it feel to know the advances the team's made, the steps they've made throughout the season, to have made that a possibility?
That's the most probably encouraging thing. I think it's where we've come since last year and the constant progression we've made this year. So that's, you know, obviously looking, I think mathematically I can still win the title this year, but realistically, no. So it's looking at next year and to sort of carry this that looks cool, that looks promising. So ideally we approach 2017 with a championship contention with a car that can do it, and then yeah, we'll hopefully have a run at it. You know, stop the silver guys getting all the victories.
I like that you've admitted that you could still win the title this year, that you're thinking about it. It's a possibility, because the guys up at Mercedes, both of them are saying they're not thinking about the title. It's rubbish, isn't it?
Well, I mean, my maths isn't that good, but I know if I win every race and whatever happens, you know, I still got a chance. But yeah, not impossible, but what's the closest thing to impossible? I don't know. Nearly impossible. That's probably my chances this year.
I didn't mean you winning it would be rubbish, but them not thinking about it is rubbish. They've got to be thinking about it.
Yeah, but I think, you know, when they answer, or if they say like they don't think about it, probably I would relate to when they're in the car, probably not thinking about it. I think it's just still, especially for them, they need to win, you know, or they need to get maximum points because they can. So for them, it's okay, focus on your race and do what you can to get your maximum points. So yeah, I don't think they're thinking about the championship in terms of conserving or, you know, just trying to collect a podium. They're still going for wins, but obviously out of the car, they're doing the maths.
Talking about that being in the car, just one final one, sorry. The race that you had with Max, I read some comments from you saying that you've had to look at the way Max races, you've had to study him and figure that out, and you've learned some stuff from him this year. How much did that come into play in the battle that you had with him, and how much are you looking forward to more of those battles in the future?
The battle was fun, absolutely. I think the battle with anyone side by side is cool, but I think part of it was fun because I knew that the team would have been absolutely like what's another word without swearing, very scared whilst watching it. But I don't know, I guess part of me knew that we were in control, and I had faith that whoever was going to come out on top of that little scrap, we were going to keep the cars on the track. So that sort of made it a bit more exciting, was that we were scaring everyone whilst doing it. But yeah, I mean, with Max, it was cool. I think, in that moment I was so, I guess, determined just to hold on to my position, even if at the time I didn't think that was in the end the victory. But yeah, I don't think it mattered sort of who I was fighting. I was just going to try and do everything I could to make my car as wide as possible those last, if I had to hang on 18 more laps, then I was going to try and do that.